Okay. Next on the news, the Samsung announced, or not even announced, they were ready for release on the Samsung Fold, which is the first foldable phone that's going to be on public release.
The first foldable, as if flip phones never happened.
Foldable full screen phone on public release, and then the reviewers got a hold of it, and within like 2 days, almost all the reviewers, well, all the major reviewers broke their phones. The Galaxy Fold. And it was interesting because they said like they tested like the thing over and over again. They showed like the machines of the Galaxy Fold just being flipped by machines 2,000 times. Like they were testing like
2,000's not that many times though. When you think
In your
about
life.
how much people, there's 365 days in a year. Most people are looking at their phone at least once an hour.
But it's even 2 days is not enough to hit 2,000 folds or more.
Right.
So
No,
it wasn't
I'm
a problem.
People were breaking them because it's just probably not durable.
Generally they just didn't account for user error. Like people are not as efficient as open. Yeah. And the biggest thing, it wasn't dropped. It wasn't actually done like that. It was the fold in the middle.
Okay.
It seems to have a structural problem when it comes to, so they came on top of it, the glass, there was like this little plastic lining, and MKBHD thought that was just a thin screen protector that often comes on phones, especially Samsung. They have ones that are just designed for the screen itself instead of like sometimes they have like words on it. So he started peeling it, realized that it wasn't coming off like a normal screen protector, continued to peel it, and then the screen went black. And so that thinly veiled thing was actually more connected to the screen than we initially thought. Now, that was one person just being an idiot.
Overgeneralizing, oversimplifying you are, but go on.
I mean, like, it was...
I wouldn't say that's an idiot thing. Like, most people would see a small plastic lining on a brand new phone and assume, this doesn't go here. Why is this? And then within 2 days, for a corner to even peel up, most people would peel that. I'd peel it back.
The corner didn't peel up. He just started peeling it. But there was another person...
It was notable enough that he could peel. Go on.
Another person did actually have the dust start removing the...
Within 2 days, that's insane.
Yeah. And third person, just at that same hinge where he was pulling up, the screen went black in that area, like it just cracked, like, and with no physical damage outside of that. And
on the bright side, at least this all happened within that review period, because if they had been just even a little more durable, made it past like the 2-day thing or a few days, the trial period, made it into the hands of consumers would have, first of all, had a hell of a time with that. The company would have had a hell of a time. It just would have been bad.
Especially since it's a $2,000 phone.
Oh. Yeah. Back to the drawing board on that.
So, and just the other day it was announced that Samsung is now going to delay the release of the Samsung Folds for, I think, a month. But we'll see.
Wait, they're only delaying it a month?
Maybe it's easier to get fixed than we thought. They
sounds
have
like
more information.
So many problems. So many different...
Well, it's all the same root, though.
The Fold.
Yeah, like... Right? Yeah. So they might have had different iterations of it that were less or that were more durable but less cost effective or something. I don't know what the situation is, why it's only a month. I kind of think that it's not only going to be a month. I think it'll get delayed longer.
I think it would be back to the...
I don't know about that, because they said that this has been already 8 years and the over iteration and iteration, and this is like
years they've been working on the folding phone.
yeah, and so this like they finally got it to a point where they're comfortable at customer release. So I would imagine that they have some ideas as to what to do already. That might already be just like in
maybe.
production process, like production ready kind of ideas. Who knows though? We'll find out and see in the month.
I guess so. I'd like something that'll fit in my pocket though. I'm interested. I definitely am, but I don't want it breaking.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't get this phone. It was outside of just purely if I could review it.
Also, the price tag.
Yeah, the price tag.
That alone is a nope. Nope.
And also, it's like the first generation of this kind of
in like
folding.
a decade once they get better at it. Then maybe I'll get one. Okay.
In a decade when
most of them are flip phones.
Yeah,
again.
everybody has a flip phone. You remember the flip phone Razor?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the really thin one. There is a concept idea of that same design, but when you flip it open, it's all touchscreen. And it's just like you just have this, but you just fold it down.
Is that not what this one is?
No, this is a giant, almost tablet turned into phone size.
Oh.
You haven't seen the?
I haven't seen pictures. No, I was assuming
Fold?
It was like a phone like this that was a bit thinner and that you could fold in half to make it go in my pocket. That doesn't sound helpful. That's not going to fit in my pocket if it's still phone size.
Let's see here.
Definitely not going to fit in the fake pockets they put on most of our pants. Ooh, that is big looking.
Yeah, it's almost like tablet. Oh, here, this is better because this has...
Who is putting that in there? Wait, this person's hand is either abnormally large?
It fits your hand when it's folded open.
Huh.
But it's, and then when it folds in half, it's kind of like an awkwardly thin phone. And then let's see. I don't know if I can show that. Oh yeah, that actually shows up pretty well.
Yeah. I'm not impressed. I don't know why you would spend $2,000 on that. That just doesn't, spending like $600 on today, by the way, today, March 22nd, Pixels are half price. I'm so annoyed.
Pixel 3s?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, this is just a kind of a, almost like a little